the Holy Trinity Cathedral, Tbilisi, Georgia. Presented by Holidays on Shoestrings. Tbilisi's Holy Trinity Cathedral, abbreviated to Trinity or Sameba Cathedral, is the main Orthodox Christian church and the largest in Georgia. Located on Elia Hill, which rises above the west bank of the Matwari River, in the historic neighborhood of Alvabari in Old Tbilisi. It is accessed through a wide and imposing staircase and can be seen from almost any part of the city. I only realized how high it was when I noticed that the people looked like little ants at the top. With its gleaming gilded central dome with a golden cross atop, throwing light on the rest of the city, and in many ways, Holy Trinity Cathedral was indeed a beacon of hope. Built in the days following the collapse of USSR and Georgia's self-declared independence, it symbolized a new chapter for the nation, with the Orthodox Church squarely front and center. It stands at a height of 101 meters, making it the third highest Eastern Orthodox cathedral in the world. It is also one of the largest religious buildings in the world by total area and can accommodate up to 15,000 people at once. This modern concrete, brick, granite and marble structure was built between 1995 and 2004 to commemorate 1,500 years of the Georgian Orthodox Church and 2,000 years since the birth of Jesus. The cathedral's exterior is built in a blend of traditional Georgian and Byzantine styles, but with greater vertical emphasis and adorned with intricate carvings and mosaics. I walked a full loop around the church to see the exterior decorations close up. There were beautiful stone carvings on every facade, and unlike other churches in Georgia, they were quite contemporary. I loved the grapevine motifs. The construction of the church was proclaimed as a symbol of the Georgian national and spiritual revival and was sponsored mostly by anonymous donations from several businessmen and common citizens. In the foundations of this impressive structure was buried items brought from holy sites in the Holy Land, in addition to stones collected from the tombs of saints from monasteries throughout Georgia. The lower grounds of the church are very beautiful, especially the long promenade flanked by mature olive trees and stone pillars that lead to the staircase. Modest dress is required to enter the church. Shoulders and knees should be covered, and women should cover their hair. Thus my get-up. The interior of Sameba is also quite grand, with soaring freestanding pillars and a marble floor. As is customary, the base of every column and the walls around the sanctuary are covered with icons. The ones at Sameba are particularly lavish, all gold and dark wood. Of particular note is the icon of Mary at the entrance, which was painted by Ilya II himself. While I would say it's a bit bare inside, it did, however, contain many of Georgia's most important icons, chandeliers, paintings, and repose silver artwork. The cathedral is 5 aisles wide, and the fabulous acoustics was mind-boggling. The huge dome created a larger, much brighter central space than I found in most Georgian churches. The stone iconostasis was unbelievably beautiful. The cathedral was composed of two parts. The upper sanctuary was in the form of a traditional Georgian church with a cruciform style and a 12-sided cylindrical dome topping the central crossing. The lower sanctuary was made of 9 chapels dedicated to various saints. I seemed to be the only one to go down into the basement, but the peace and tranquility that closed around me made it worthwhile. Exploring the grounds, I found that the church was surrounded by well laid out, tranquil gardens full of olive trees, grapevines, and a fountain. Benches everywhere to sit and meditate. At the southern corner lay a beautiful stone chapel, and on the opposite side was a pretty gazebo. One of the most impressive features of the Holy Trinity Cathedral was the bell tower, which stood at a height of 73 meters and had 9 bells. The bells are said to be played manually by a team of bell ringers, creating a beautiful and melodic sound that can be heard throughout the city. There are 9 of them, and the biggest weighs 8,000 kgs. I was surprised to learn that some Georgians consider this church an eyesore. I found it to be one of the most stunning churches, and I have seen a lot of churches and cathedrals. It was a good place to visit, not only for its religious and cultural significance, but also for its sheer beauty. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and tell your friends about it.